treading water, Steve.
Okay.
4-4 last week. We had to really grind to get there. Not sure how we got to 4-4. Felt like it could have been a whole lot worse, but that's what it was. I always feel obligated to make some kind of a declaration at the beginning of the segment. I don't know why, but that's what I do. Here's this week's. This is the oddest collection of whatever this is I can ever remember. It's the most favorites, I think, ever. Feels almost like I'm not the person who picked these games. Does that make you feel confident? Because it does not make me feel confident. All right, we got our first GPG of the year.
Yeah.
General principle game, if you have forgotten. Oklahoma has surrendered 145 points in their last 3 games. All losses. They were top 10 preseason. They're now dead last in the Big 12. They were last seen being humiliated by rival Texas. What was it, 49-0? Kansas, meanwhile, they're ranked. They're coming off a stirring battle with unbeaten TCU. Oklahoma is a 9-point favorite. Okay, sure. On general principle, I must lay the points in the spot because it's so preposterous at face value. Feels like we're got a last stand of sorts in East Lansing. Not for Mel Tucker. It's not that dire. But almost certainly a last stand for this season. They've lost 4 straight. They got Michigan in Ann Arbor on deck. Spartans either fight in this one against Wisconsin or I don't know what. So fight. Wheels have fallen off the bus for Middle after they shocked Miami. Attention, Blue Raiders. Time to defend the turf of Murfreesboro as the Hilltoppers are visiting. Western Kentucky's coming off a pair of very tough, close losses. Don't like that recipe as they hit the road. Much like the OU game, Bama, Tennessee, kind of curious. Tennessee's catching 7 Saturday at home in Knoxville. Feels like if the Vols win, and they certainly could, they could win big. My issue is that the world is betting this game like it's already over, and they're all betting on the Vols. I love underdogs. I take them overwhelmingly in this spot. You know that, except in a spot like this. Bama has lived on stages like this, in games like this, and if nobody else wants to take them, then I will. What's my Sun Belt record? Whatever it is, it's good. We're dabbling again, Steve, this week. James Madison, fantastic story. They're ranked, they're excellent, but it feels like a dozen is too many to give Georgia Southern down there in Statesboro. We're taking them. We had Arkansas State as road dogs in conference earlier this year. They covered for us. We're back in the Red Wolves and their trip to Hattiesburg. Both teams coming off losses last week. We're not getting a whole lot of candy there, but we have faith. Somehow I have 3 more games to go.
Let's go.
I have a stinky poo number alert.
Poop Town!
Clemson's favored by what in Tallahassee? 3.5, huh? That seems a tad late, no? Florida State hung on for us and covered last week in Raleigh. I like the Seminoles to battle their butts off in this one. We're on the home team there, getting 3 and a hook. Same deal in Durham.
Come on, Duke.
Duke needs to recover quickly from a stinker of an L and Bobby Dodd last week. North Carolina's offense, they're scary, but we're going to take the touchdown at home in Wallace Wade. Finally, another favorite to close it out. Who am I? I don't know. We're on the Utes in a massive spot against USC. Lincoln Riley and the Trojans have pulled a real quick U-turn. SC's in the top 10, but this is their toughest road test so far by a lot. Rice Eccles at night. That's a spooky spot for road teams. Add that up, you got 9. A niner, Steve. Bunch of favorites, some Sun Belt. I don't really know what just happened, but that's the card. No, don't birdcage them. Maybe just jot them down and see what happens this week.
Confidence. Come on.
I lack it right now.
No.
How'd you do last week?
Bad line. Had to push TCU.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Better a push than an L.
Yeah.
Okay.
Column, it was 6.5.
What do you always tell me? That's in the past.
Going forward.
Give me a winner. Stand for Steve, ladies and
Am I
gentlemen.
a loyal guy?
As loyal as they come.
Okay.
Yep.
Oklahoma State was on the field, their defense last week, for 104 plays.
Kind of a lot.
Okay?
Yep.
This week, they go to Fort Worth.
Yep.
Playing TCU. TCU leads the country in yards per play. They average over 8 yards per play.
That's a lot of facts, Steve.
I think TCU, off that road win at Kansas, gets that juice from the home crowd. Give me TCU. Lay the points.
Loyal guy. You were
Yeah.
loyal until you went against Kansas last week.
I didn't lose.
No, you didn't. It's a push. Push is better than a loss. Again, there they are. Don't birdcage.
Have fun this weekend, people.
There you go. It's a hell of a
fun.
weekend. Hell, just enjoy the games. Great games.
Yeah.
TCU. There you go. Loyalty. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.